Hi, this is Sufyan with the demo of Bitbucket's pipeline feature. Pipeline allows us to continuously integrate and continuously deliver our code. This way, the value, that is the features and the fixes, are delivered to the customer as soon as they are ready and not as a bulk every month. With small frequent deployments, you can fix things quickly if anything goes wrong. And on top of it, it is all automated, thus making developers more productive. Here's how it works. Upon each commit pushed by a developer to a repository in Bitbucket, it picks up the changes and starts build execution, runs automated tests on a Docker container, and then deploys it to a target environment. All of this without the hassle of a complex, sophisticated setup. No CI server, no user management, or repository syncing. All of this happens within Bitbucket with a simple configuration. Here's a demo. In Bitbucket, I go to the repository I want to turn this feature on for. In the menu on the left-hand side, we have the pipeline option. All you need to do is to click Start Using Pipelines button here, and it has the YAML configuration file ready for you. It supports almost all language and tooling requirements since it runs on Docker containers. You can have any Docker image from the Docker Hub or from your own private Docker registry. I select Python for my repository. Notice the YAML configuration changes to build accordingly. I type the commands to run the tests. This YAML file is part of my repository now, and I can commit the changes online. This commit automatically triggers the build. The right-hand side shows the console, which neatly collapses output of every command in the configuration file, unless there's an error. It expands the relevant output to show just where things went wrong. I go back to the code, fix the error, commit the changes, and push them back to the Bitbucket repository. Again, this automatically triggered the build, which is in progress right now. Let's check the details. It is currently cloning the repository into the container. Alright, everything's fine now. Now for the deployment part. I'm deploying on a path called Heroku. To keep things flexible and secure, Bitbucket allows us to use environment variables, so I'll define a couple for this deployment. One for the application name, which happens to be SUF pipeline demo. And Heroku API key, which I'll have to look up in Heroku. To keep it secure, I will click the checkbox here. And now we're ready to use these variables in our script. I'm modifying the configuration file. I'll push the changes onto Heroku, committing, reviewing and approving this change, and this triggers the process again. Now deploying to Heroku. The deployment is a success, and I can see the successful build and deployment in Heroku as well. You can easily add to the configuration for more environments. For example, master branch to deploy to staging environment and production branch deploying to production. Whenever there is a failure, you get notifications, and everyone in the team can see the build status on all branches, commits, and pull requests, so there's a fast feedback loop here. Pipelines helps teams focus better on development and accelerate the releases with more confidence. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.